Okay, welcome. It's to our humble abode. It's about 5:45 a.m. May 8th, 2025. The conclave is meeting. So, for to fill you in, if you're not aware of this little time capsule video going on, at this time, Pope Francis just passed away recently, just the day after Easter in 25. And so the day or so after Easter, he passed away. So they're electing a new pope at this time. The conclave is meeting, and we're all wondering who it'll be. Probably when you're viewing this video, you'll already know. Maybe not. Maybe it'll still be a mystery. But they have to. The black smoke has come from the chimney, so they're still deciding, they're still voting, and they haven't reached a consensus on who the next, or maybe they're getting a relatively good idea who the next pope should be. So the voting is going on. So, and that's what's happening. So they're voting on another pope. So it's all 30,000 people waiting in the square and looking up at a chimney stack to see when the smoke comes out white and they have a decision. So, as for me, I just got out of the shower, feeling refreshed. Just took my medication, and as you can see, it's had an effect on me. I haven't drank a lot of liquid with it, so it's about a 500 milligram mood stabilizer and stuff. So I might look a little groggy. It does take, so I take some coffee, trying to get, break a little bit of the spell, but not too much of it, so you get that balance. Always trying to reach toward the balance, keeping myself mentally healthy, along with the medications I'm taking. So, and if Dr. Dan out there, yeah, you're a great doctor, and Dr. Saeed, you were a great doctor. Both you guys, have been there for years. Well, Dr. Saeed's been there for years, and Dr. Dan looks like we're gonna have a good working relationship. So, as long as the Medicaid keeps paying, I mean, God, if they cut off Medicaid and I can't get my services, There's so many other clients too, and what is it? And the clubhouse models types of services available for the mentally ill and developmentally disabled that would be suffering. So, and that suffering will be relatable and outcomes in the community if mental health professionals can't keep a cap on it, and I don't see how they can if they can't provide the services that are so necessary. So, of course, it is a charitable organization, but then there's a limit to how much charity the community will provide to these individuals. So the billing process is always there and always before us, and so and every night before you go home, I remember before the computers were so developed, you'd have to fill out your billing sheets, and that meant a triplicate form for every bill you did. For every case note you made, you'd have to fill out a triplicate form. There was a yellow, a green, and a pink copy, and you'd have to put the cardboard in between, and you'd have to bill them like you're writing a bill for tomato sauce or something. So, and Guy's in the can, obviously, he just woke up, so I have to attend to getting him his breakfast or whatever. So, anyway, yeah, I think he's going to hop in the shower soon, too. And so we have a lot of things going on today. I think we might skip the trip to our favorite restaurant in the thing because it's just, we're isolating now, but maybe tomorrow we'll make that run. It'll be colder, but I don't think it's going to be that much colder. And we'll just have to hold off until tomorrow. I think we're both a little too drained from everything. We had 2 case managers over yesterday, and they were, telling us we're isolating and all this stuff. So it is summer. They want us to get out more and be more active. So, and hey, we're happy here in the apartment, but we got to be more active. And COVID is over after all. COVID's been over for a while, but I see a lot of people still wearing surgical masks, still frightened of the disease. and, of other diseases. Measles is out there, everything. So there's a lot of things, contagions. So there's a lot of toxicity in the world, according to Dr. Livinggood, which is the guy I kind of go by because he lost me about 20 pounds following his program, Dr. Livinggood. I know you call it a challenge, but it's a program. And if I slip from it, I'll blame you. No, I can't. But it's a good challenge, so I've been following it. And, I take it as a challenge, but I can stick to programs. I know how to do that, so I've done that a long time in the mental health field as a peer sponsor, mental health professional, as a news reporter, as a telemarketer. Stick to the program. I remember the firefighters union that you had to stick to the program. They caught me taking my medications once, threw me out of the place, firefighters union. I was just taking it at the faucet. I tried to explain that it's my medication. I wasn't a drug. I wasn't doing any illegal drug, but I only had 2 milligrams of Risperdal and 2 milligrams, and yet, lo and behold, I did it for too long and got type 2 diabetes. But it runs in my family. We didn't know it, and then I found out later that my grandma Dennis did have diabetes. So I got it too. But I was drinking Gatorade like it was going out of style and trying to get in shape, which is not the way. You need Chuck Norris's Roundhouse drink mix is the way to get yourself in shape and to live longer, because it has all those wonderful things. He's 84 and still going. So, but Roy Rogers had his Ovaltine, and Texas Ranger has his MK Morning Kick. So, but I think Chuck's got the better formula. Ovaltine can't do too much for you, but it's tasty and sweet. So have a good one. I think it does. It is nutritious to Ovaltine in certain amounts. So it's it's good to balance gut health and do a few other things. Phenophenols is what Dr. Gunther calls them. So for the phenylphenols, phenylpolyphenols, yes, polyphenols, sort of like detergent for the gut, making the probiotics work in your system. So my gut's messed up. I've got a big belly on me. I'm trying to get under 200 pounds, still racing for it. Okay, have a good one, and happy Thursday. Eve of Friday, and it seems the world is laser focused on that chimney, waiting for the white smoke to come out. And all the other stuff seems to go well on the wayside, and there's wars going on. There's all sorts of things going on in the world, but they're waiting for the white smoke. Good move. Okay, this is Mike Murtaugh signing off.